I love lipstick and lip liner. If I was on a desert island, forget the food, lipstick and a lip liner for me.
Sales of colour cosmetics since 2017 has been declining. People are becoming more savvy with their money, so they're not spending as much. We were only producing like 500,000 bottles a year. Now we're producing maybe 5, 6, 7 million a year.
I'm exceptionally proud. It's wonderful to have my son in the business. It's wonderful to have my daughter in the business. We busy? Yeah, always. That picture is Dad when he first started.
Outside here?
Outside here.
Hello, everyone.
The colour cosmetics business itself is very tough at the moment. I think there's a lot of good competition out there.
What are we seeing as the key trends?
The colours get a lot richer.
We started in 1982. A lot of makeup companies have come and gone. We've competed against them, and 40 years later, we're here today. What a day of memories it's going to be for me.
I'm really excited to see where it all began, to see where my dad started.
We're going to Ridley Road Market, which brings back a lot of memories, a lot of good memories, and a lot of sad memories now because Dad's not here.
Did he live near the market?
No, he actually lived in the market.
In Dalston?
Yeah, that's where I met him. My parents had a curtaining store. I went to help my dad one Saturday and met your father, and the rest is history.
Lucky you.
I was lucky. It does make me sad that he's not here. Oh, didn't want to cry.
My dad was the most amazing, hard-working, caring, honest man. And when he made a promise to someone, he always committed to that. He was a man of his word.
Ah. Well, all the market stalls were here, but probably completely different people. How much are your nail polishes? £1 each.
That's a nice colour.
That's where we started, selling our nail polishes for £1 each. Hello. Do you remember Barry Miro?
I remember
You remember him?
I remember him.
How things have changed here.
Yeah, million times.
Do you remember Charlie that sold the buttons and all the zips and everything?
I remember everybody.
Aww.
And Kosov selling the bread, the bagels, people used to come to.
That corner there.
Yeah, on the
Where is
corner.
pizza
And the
now?
sweet shop, there was a sweet shop
Yeah,
there.
Oh, that time is that time is brilliant time.
I know.
That is-
Lovely to have met you, Greg. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye. Barry lost his father when he was very young, 6 years old. And yeah, he had a very hard childhood. He was loved, but there wasn't a lot of money in the house. His mother rented a house in the market and he borrowed £100, went to the cash and carry, bought some products and just made a display outside his mother's house and sold them. That's where he started, 75 Ridley
That was
Road.
my dad's house.
The house that he lived in has been pulled down and Barry had the forecourt and that's where he started. His mother had no money, they were very poor. They didn't have a bathroom in the house, they had an outside toilet. He used to wash in the kitchen sink and he used to sleep in his mother's living room. That picture is Dad when he first started.
Outside here?
Outside here, and he was probably about 18.
I'm upset.
I'm pleased I've come, and I'm pleased I've come with Joanna, and she's seen where we started. I'm very, very sad that he's not here to see the success of the company and where we are today, because he would be laughing and singing and dancing and be so proud. So it makes you actually realise what Dad achieved.
Amazing.
This is the production floor. I love my job. I love getting up in the morning. I love the fact that the business is actually growing. I also like the buzz of the office and also the buzz as well of the factory. This is actually one of my favourite machines, this one here. All it does is just pick up 3 nail polishes in a row and sticks it in a box. In the old days, we used to have a team of about 10, 15 people doing this job. So it was a lot of hand labour involved. We were only producing about 500,000 bottles a year. Now we're producing maybe 5, 6, 7 million a year. We invested into this machine, which means that we can move that labour force onto doing other things, such as personal touches on the labelling that can't be done by a machine. Hello all, everybody okay? You're labelling up what, the cheek and lip tints?
Yeah.
How many you got to do today?
Around 20,000.
20,000?
Yeah.
And there's a team of what, 6 of you doing it today? 6,
Yeah.
7 of them?
Yeah.
Growing up in the household with Mum and Dad when they first started the business was, you know, was great fun.
It was very important to Barry that we had non-animal tested products, and we felt that testing cosmetics should be tested on people that actually use them. And I would very often paint Barry's toenails to see if I liked the colours, which he wasn't aware of. He was probably sleeping, and the next morning was out in the gym and saw that he had painted coloured toenails. I did that quite often.
Dad used to bring home lipsticks, and to save on cost and everything, we would have to help to label up a little bit. I mean, I was 10, 11 years old, so the fact is, I didn't want to do it all the time, but, you know, I did what I did. You know, everybody had to help out a little bit.
Barry had a very good eye for colour, and something weird and wacky, which I thought would never sell, usually would be a very, very big seller. And it was just a bit unusual. Barry brought to the marketplace vibrant colours.
He saw, you know, with the colour cosmetics, that people didn't just want the pinks and the reds in the colour cosmetics. They were, you know, they were the punks, they were the new romantics, and these kind of people were looking for, you know, the blacks and the blues and the greens and the yellows. He said, nobody's ever had 100 colours, but we're going to be the first person to have 100 colours. And yeah, I remember that day. I remember that day.
So this is our secret cupboard. It's the best cupboard in the office. It's better than a sweet shop. Are you ready? Here we go. Look at this. Most of our stock in there. I love lipstick and lip liner. If I was on a desert island, forget the food, lipstick and a lip liner for me. I do not find my work stressful. I like getting involved with new products, speaking to The web customers, I love coming here because it obviously reminds me of my dad every day. It's just a pleasure to come into work.
My sister, it's great seeing her every day as well. She brings in Cookie, the dog.
Hey, hey, hey. Mwah.
Cookie is my puppy. He runs into the office, he goes up to everyone, and he is part of the team 100%.
When Dad made me managing director back in 2004, it was actually quite daunting. I mean, it was great in the old ways of doing business where I could talk to customers and kind of blame it on Barry when they didn't give the right answers. But then when he made me the boss, I couldn't actually turn around and say to them, oh, I'd like to do it, but Barry says no. It all changed.
How are you?
I'm good. You?
Good. Everything all right?
Mum, you know, doesn't come into the day-to-day for the business, but she's always there for me to speak to and to run ideas over.
Then we've got the Jubilees.
Mum has always been crucial to the brand, and without her, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be where it was today.
We're coming now into what was Barry's office. Oh my God, let's have a look. Natural Dazzle. That's a product that we did really, really well with. So this is a bronzing powder. It's an all-in-one. You put your moisturiser on first and that's over the top instead of foundation. Oh, God, this brings back memories. Madam Young's new hair and scalp treatment was a product that we did when we were in the Afro business. There were plenty of times when we struggled, plenty of times when, you know, it was hard to pay our bills at the end of the month. We didn't have a lot of money. Our children were very young, but Barry and I started the company together. We worked very hard to build it up as a brand. Dean came into the business and brought it in line with today's world and today's fashion and today's cosmetics.
When you walk on the factory floor and you get that buzz of all the noise of the machines tingling and tangling and products coming off and everything, it's just a wonderful place to be. In the far corner over there is where the nail polishes get filled. Then it will come out of there into the capping machines. And then if we come over here, we have the labelling machine. Hello both, how are you? This is our picking and packing section. Very proud that we manufacture and have our factory here in London, especially with the price of real estate. We did look when we produced our new factory about 5, 6, 7 years ago at other places, but you know, we've got some great staff here that have been with us, you know, a long, long time. They might not have been able to come with us. How long have you been here now for? 30, or you don't want to say?
35.
35 years. Palmjit's known me since I've been a little boy. I mean, I was about 13, 14 when you first started working here. Yeah. But you worked on the factory floor for a bit as well, for a long time. You got moved down to warehouse, didn't you, I suppose, when we needed some really good people. I mean, she remembers my dad and Mum being in the offices at the same time when we were a small little business and it was just a few of us.
Family business.
Yeah.
Hello, girls. Good morning. My God, look at your nails. Look beautiful. I like that.
So do yours.
Do you like this colour?
Very pretty.
Matches our building, doesn't it?
It does,
We'd love to see if we can get Dean to wear this pink. Maybe on his toenails. Hello, Joe. Good morning, darling. All right?
Yeah, you? What, Joe?
Fine. We busy? I don't work as I did because it's different, but I do participate and I still enjoy very, very much. Are they looking at all the products or just certain products?
Mostly face and lip.
Right.
I'm just going through.
Dean maybe doesn't want me to get as involved as I do, but I do and I enjoy it.
The experience that some of the team members here is absolutely brilliant. And English is not their first language, so office work might not be ideal for them, but they're smart, they know what they're doing.
I'm looking at the product has the right component, right level, and right labels. Oh, very busy. I cannot explain even. Checking one by one.
Yeah.
Yeah, batch code.
219, yeah.
Batch code 219.
221, yeah.
Perfect. I educated science, chemistry science, maybe because of my skill and my talent. Yes, I really like to produce them, to manufacture them. Yeah, I really like makeup.
But is it difficult to learn?
Oh no, it's not difficult.
It's very complicated
I'm sure,
or not?
I'm sure you can learn very quick. Before starting, you have to make sure all the setup is right, especially the melting temperature, cooling temperature. How is your feeling?
Yeah,
It's
it's
good?
okay, but this is my first time. Little bit scared.
I can
So-
say you the machine is not biting you. Yeah.
But it's coming so fast, so I'm not used to.
We can change the speed. Now you have to make sure the bullet has enough quality.
Okay.
As you see here is a tiny, a small, tiny
tiny.
cut. We
Will
will
not
not
accept.
accept. No. We will put on the side.
Okay. Nail paint is my forte, what you say. It's okay, lipstick is not that bad, but I like more nail paint.
I think a lot of that data actually is from the big major companies who are finding it very tough out there. None of them are a family business. They're all generally, a lot of them, multi-billion-pound companies. So for us to compete as I said before, a small family business is amazing, and I'm so proud of that.
Pink colour. Cookie, give mummy a kiss. Mwah. I love you. Do you like it up?
So we've got a product development meeting looking at the autumn-winter collection, as well as gifting that's going to be leading up to Christmas. So they're going to talk us through all of those trends and all the product ranges for then.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
Morning. Kerry, we're obviously moving from summer into autumn-winter. What are we seeing as the key trends and things that are driving our colour selection for that period?
It's a really nice step change. The colours get a lot richer. There's lots of metallics feeding through into the colours, and it's all about texture as well.
So there will be a gradient of the trend colours.
Yeah, absolutely.
The cosmetic business is totally different to how it was 40 years ago. The product development cycle now takes probably up to 18 months. Barry would see a colour and 4 weeks later he'd have it in his range. Now we sit round a table and we plan ahead, which Barry never did before.
Do you think this would do well with the resellers?
Yeah, definitely. I think people have been looking for this. There's so many plumping lip glosses at the moment, so I think it's nice to have something different. Yeah.
We manufacture a lot of our own products in-house. At the last forecast, I think it was 65 to 70% of products are made here in our factory in London. So we do employ a team of chemists.
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
The color may change slightly.
Yeah.
It's not going to be that vivid pink. When I joined, there was a big trend for high gloss finish lips. Then the fashion changed for matte lips. And now there is a trend for the gloss again.
When I was younger, I used to mix my mom's products together. And now I actually get to make the actual thing, which is really exciting.
The brief is to be pink with the shimmer, maybe nice gold sparkles.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe some peptides to give a plumping effect on the long term. And for colorants, I was thinking maybe like a warm pink would be a good idea. Maybe use red 6 with titanium dioxide. Will give like a nice, yeah.
We are looking if the consistency is good, so the product can be easily filled on our machines.
Yeah, I think it's looking nice and uniform. Now I'm gonna grab the pigments so we can add some color to our lip gloss. I'm not gonna tell you exactly what they are because they are our secret formula. Let's see what it turns.
The brief was a little bit muted pink, so I think we'll have to add some of the darker powder.
Yeah. There you go.
I think it's ready. Let's fill a couple of samples and we can try it.
Yes.
Have that one.
I'm off for a filming shoot. We're doing a video for the 40th birthday. Quite excited about going. It's the first time I've been to a set for a few years, so yeah, looking forward to it. In the past, we've done maybe one big shoot a year for TV advertising, which would have cost tens, maybe £100,000. But as social media has come into the game, we need much more smaller snippets, and often we go into studios and do small video shoots. And action. So the shoots are about how we've been around for 40 years now, so we're trying to do 4 different decade looks. Start with the 80s, we're moving into the 90s, we've got the noughties, and then the present. So which part of the process are we at?
So we finished the 80s. You just saw her doing that spinning transition.
Okay, yep.
And then when she whips back around, she'll be in the 90s look. And then we're doing the close-up of the applicator coming out, so the birthday, that swell, and then getting a really nice close-up shot of her putting that on her lips.
I really enjoy these parts of the job. It's very creative. I used to come to shoots like this a lot. I've got a really, really good team, and you know, the best thing is to surround yourself with better people than yourself. So I let them handle it. Shoots like this are really important because this day and age, social media is where it all is. Having as much content as possible is what we're looking for. Yeah, I'm really happy with everything that's going on at the moment. Yeah, it looks really, really good. I think they're behind schedule, but we're always behind schedule in every shoot I've ever been to, so we'll catch up.
you excited? It's going to be a lovely evening, isn't it? Tonight we're celebrating a 40th party at Somerset House. It's an amazing achievement. When I talk about Barry, and I talk about Barry a lot, I laugh and smile, and my memories are really, really good memories. He would be so excited coming up here. He would love every moment.
That's what my dad would have said. We're going to make this a night to remember.
No, he would say, be like me, let your hair down.
Yeah.
Because he didn't have any.
Yeah.
Be like me, let your hair down, and make this a night to remember. Hello, girls. Look at you. You look gorgeous.
A celebration like this is about recognising those who have helped us along the journey. Our family and friends, and of course our brilliant staff. It's right too that we remember my father Barry, who laid the foundations for us all back in 1982. With my mum, he gave up everything, creating the unique legacy of colour that we are celebrating tonight. I'd like you to join me in a toast to Barry, to Maxine, the founders of the company, to our team, and to the next 40 years of colourful cosmetics.
Tonight's event has been fabulous. Everyone that's come is amazing, really proud.
It's amazing, you know, that all the well wishes we get and all the great people inside that help to support us over all these years.
To be happy with your husband and work in business with him, and then bring your children into the business and have them with you, and then hopefully your grandchildren, and watch the business grow and expand. I am exceptionally, exceptionally proud. And I hope the legacy will go on for many generations to come.